Hey y'all, I'm Chris and this is It Worth It, y'all? And today we are going to work on our strawberry salsa recipe. So stick around and we'll walk you through the strawberry salsa recipe Greg and I developed. Because we're going to be able to use all of our strawberries that we've been hanging on to for a hot minute. So we're going to start with 8 cups of our strawberries. We had these in the refrigerator overnight, thawing out. And this is an 8-cup measure, so we're just gonna fill this up. Or we might have a double batch.
Yeah?
Yeah. Might. We'll see. So all we're gonna do first is measure out these strawberries. It kind of makes me want to make pancakes and put strawberries on it. The juice that's coming off of these. Maybe we'll have to like save that in a jug or something. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely making a double batch. There's 8 cups. Yep. Alright, we're doing a double batch. I'm gonna measure out another 8 cups and I'll bring you back. Alrighty, this is the part where we get to chop everything up and put it in jars. I'm grabbing a cutting board real quick. We have kind of made up our own recipe. We've got 8 cups of strawberries, 4 cups of tomatoes, 1 cup of onion. I've got to get the jalapeno out of there. I've got lime, cilantro. We're gonna do sugar, vinegar, and some garlic. So first thing we're gonna do is kind of put a rough chop on these. I may get the food processor out to do those. That might actually be the better way to do that, I'm thinking. I am gonna chop up all the tomatoes though, get those in. Go a little bit smaller on these dices, because these will cook down too. They're not going to be stay this big. And these are not our tomatoes. We got these tomatoes from a Amish farmer at the market. They taste really good, actually. You know what, I may just knife this. I think that would be the best way to do it, just so it stays big, because Greg wants chunky salsa. So I'm gonna sit here and do this, get all this cut up. So instead of you guys watching me do this, I'll bring you back when we got it done. Smells good. I think it's gonna be great. So there we have it, folks. I did change up a little thing. I did the zest of 2 limes. We didn't do any lime juice. I did 10 cloves of garlic and a cup of vinegar. So this is what it looks like. I have taste tested it and I think it's to die for. That's my opinion. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go in and make sure that we get in with the good stuff. Fill that jar up. And then come back with the juice. That's way too much in that first jar. I'll have to pull some out. Looks like it's gonna be like one of these little scoops. But we put in the juice last because you wanna make sure that you've got enough meaty product or strawberry product, tomato product in the jar. And then we'll come back with the juices and top off the jar. So we're just gonna fill these up. I had Greg come with 2 cases because I knew we had, look at it, it tastes so good. I've already tried it. It's to my liking hot, so it might be a little hot for some people, but oops, it's a little too full. I love it. I think it's great. I think it turned out perfect. I like the chunkiness of it. I think Greg and I prefer chunky salsa. The sweet, oh, and I did not put any sugar in here. The strawberries are so sweet. I did not add sugar at all. No sweetener, just the sweetness of the strawberries. And it's so good. And if you don't like cilantro, like if you're one of those people that think that cilantro tastes like soap, just leave it out. We are not. We like cilantro. I'm glad I told him to bring over 2 cases. I'm doing a really good job of filling these. All right, that's a case of jars. I'm gonna do 1/2-inch headspace on these. Okay, and usually I just take a spoon and just even these out. I don't necessarily want to pack this in, but I definitely don't want to leave too much room either, because sometimes with these types of products, everything floats to the top and it leaves this weird void in the bottom, and I don't want that. We will have to debubble these. That's okay. And I don't even know if I'm gonna have to come back in with any juices, because this is like, these are pretty full. I'm kind of impressed. I've dumped in the extra strawberry juice just to make sure. I think just topping these off is doing it. We'll just adjust again, it's not a problem. We want to make sure we get all the voids filled, because we do not want bubbles in our jars when we process them in the pressure canner. That's no good. It could cause a lid to pop off. Okay. We'll adjust again. Got a couple of them that sunk pretty good. There's a big old air bubble in that one. Let's go to the bottom of the rim of the jar. I said 1/2-inch headspace, but I think I'm gonna go inch, just because this is like really chunky and I just want it to have room to move around. I don't want it to blow lids off. Okay. Scooch these over here. I'm gonna fill up some more jars. Bring it back when we're going in the canner. We're gonna wipe the rims because we've got sticky strawberries. We're gonna do all of our normal canning stuff and keep processing jars. Now, because we have cold salsa, we've got cold water, cold jars, so we're gonna load these up. I know you guys are gonna be like, Chris, it's a tomato product and you put vinegar in it. Aren't you gonna just water bath it? I feel like, because I edited the recipe, I'm gonna need to go one more down, aren't I? Because I edited the recipe, I feel like I would be more comfortable pressure canning it, because it has other vegetables than tomatoes. Okay, yeah, that's good. So I feel like I would be safer for my family if I went ahead and just pressure canned it. And you can do that. You can pressure can salsa. It's not going to hurt it. Some salsas you're required to pressure can it depending on what it's got in it. I got to put my gauge back on. All right, we're going to light this and let it come up to pressure and do all the normal things. So this is going to go for 25 minutes. We're going to do the steam for 10, let it come up, time for 25, let it come down. I'll bring you back when these are coming out, because I have a ton of dishes to wash. I've got plenty to do. Hey y'all, this is Chris from the future. As you can see, we're knee deep in some new canning projects, but I wanted to come back and tell you about the strawberry salsa. We had a couple that didn't seal, and so we've been eating on these for a while. Y'all, they are so good. Look at the color. These have just been in the refrigerator since we did it. The strawberry salsa is like no other salsa I've ever eaten before. It's different than the stuff that we purchased at the store. It still has like that nice strawberry flavor. I'm not knocking it at all. It's just different and we absolutely love it. So don't be afraid to make up recipes. Follow the ratios though of proven recipes. Obviously we went off the reservation, so if you're not comfortable doing that, don't do it. So anyway, just coming back at you in the future and letting you know this stuff is amazing. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until we see you on the next video, bye y'all. I'm filming. What do you want? What does it matter? May I get you something? What? Talk to me. I'm over there filming and you talk, and now that I come over here, you don't talk. But you look cute. Tell everybody bye. No? Okay, he says bye.